just in the office.
Oh, okay.
When markets move, Stephen E. Orr takes the chair. From the White House to Wall Street, he's spent decades at the intersection of policy, markets, and real capital. And he's seen firsthand how institutions use data behind closed doors. Now, as founder of Quasar Markets, his mission is to pull those signals into the open so everyone can see what really moves the markets. This is Stephen E. Orr, Big Beat on Wall Street. Let's filter the future live.
Good morning, Quasar Markets Live. Big Beat, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good, man. You're in Chicago today. How's the weather, dude?
It is snowy and cold here in Chicago over at the Board of Trade.
Oh, you're a CBOT too? You're a CBOT?
Yeah, we're over here at the Prosper offices today. We got some folks that flew in to get some training, so we're over here today. How's the weather down there in Tampa? I bet a little better there, Steve, huh?
It's 83 degrees today. Look, the markets are a little different today than they were yesterday. I think a lot of people were taking some profit off yesterday. Look, I think you're going to talk about today, hopefully, the amount of Bitcoin on the exchange is the lowest level ever. So there's a lot of cool things going on in the markets, and I think we're going to have a heck of a day to the upside. I'm excited about today, actually.
I love it. Do you think we're going green today and continuing to move up? We're up about a 0.5 percentage point on the Q so far. S&P up 32 basis points. A little bit of pullback on your silver there, Steve. Does that concern you, or is that just market breathing?
Wow. All right. Okay, let's talk about that, Howard. Yesterday, silver hit an all-time high. I looked at my wife. I said, okay, let's go. Get out of here. Let's go right now. We're going to dump all my silver today, and we did that. I dumped on the high. 58.50, and we said I'm out. And obviously, you got to take a little bit of a haircut for when you sell it to a dealer, because I had physical, and so I have no silver in my house anymore, Howard. I've dumped my silver completely now.
Wow, that's incredible. I know it's been a big run from that 19 to 57 for you, so congratulations.
100
there, sir.
187.5% return, no options on physical. That's not normal, dude.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Gold pulling back a little bit, right about 42.20 here. The one that's really cooled down overnight is the VIX, down around 1666 here, down another 3.5% today. You're going to start to buy some protection though, Steve?
Nope. I'll tell you right now, I think we're good. I think we're going to see that Santa Claus rally at the end of the month. And I'm going to tell you to grab Scott's ear and go down the floor to the SIBO and go to the S&P VIX pit.
We'll definitely do that either tomorrow or Thursday for sure. I'll be down there. I'll let you know what I'm seeing down there or hearing.
Yep.
Bitcoin, nice recovery back above 88 here. So a nice little move to the upside here. Michael Saylor, getting rid of a little of the fear that he might have to sell his Bitcoin after their CEO mentioned that over the weekend. Had the markets definitely at scared. Raised $1.4 billion in cash. Will settle their preferred stock issues for the next 24 months. So that should take a little pressure off of them, maybe give some breathing room to crypto today. Steve, I know you're a little, you think a couple of things a little overdone here this morning. And one, you came out yesterday, I believe, with your pick, right?
With the what now?
With your stock your stock pick yesterday.
Yeah, so I picked CRISPR Therapeutics. I like CRISPR right here. They're doing a lot of cool things that nobody else can do. And if I pull up CRISPR, look, the market capitalization of CRISPR is one of those companies where I feel like it could easily get bought out. $4.97 billion is not a lot of money. I mean, this is a company that's working on gene splicing, gene editing, and is working on some serious products that is in cahoots with Vertex Pharmaceuticals. So when I look at biotech stocks, I think of it in three terms. What are they trying to accomplish? Meaning, is it a bigger picture item? Is it a heart, mind? What are they trying to solve, fix? Can they deliver? Have they delivered in the past? And Vertex can do that. And once they get all of that and the FDA approvals, which they have one FDA approval, can they then deliver on that, make the drug, and they need partnerships, and that's the Vertex side of this things. They can do all three of those. When I get past all of that, then I look at the charts. I don't even look at the charts first. The charts should be the last thing you look at, to be honest. Right. When people talk about, let's talk about charts today, well, that's great, but there's a billion things that I want to look at long before I even get the charts. I need to create my thesis, and my thesis here is that they've got some pretty cool drugs in the pipeline, a big pipeline, actually. And the second thing on this is now I look at the charts, and I think you've got it pulled up here now, Howard. Look at that daily chart, and that thing is primed and ready to pull back to the upside. So if I see anything, I think we go to the upside, and I like this. Look, I'm not talking about what to buy or sell. This is my thesis on CRISPR. So I'm long on this. I will stay long on this for a little while until I get my money out of this that I really kind of want, and then take it better there. Zelensky now said better chances now than ever to end the war.
Wow, that would be good news. That should get the markets moving.
Wow. All right, let's go.
Steve, what about on the other side of that? I believe there is something that you think is maybe done a little too much of a run after its earnings, and you are looking at it the other way. One of the ones we always love to talk about, MongoDB.
Yeah, so when I was asked by Carolyn Woods at thestreet.com, she asked me, pick a stock, and I said, you know what, I like AI, but it's the picks and shovels. And I talked about it from the perspective of Atlas and Sphere, the products that they have. MongoDB, I said, I really like MongoDB, and look at what MongoDB has done. MDB has taken off after their earnings, and they gave fairly good guidance. I wasn't completely shocked about it, but then I just saw my MongoDB bill a few minutes ago, and I go, wow, okay, so now I understand. So look, but at the same time, it's up 23% here. It's over its skis a little bit this morning, and so I will be probably shorting it. I'm not going to short it early. I'm going to short it after the cash market because I really want to see what these what the zero DTEs are thinking here. I know that some of them are playing them now, but the spread is too wide for me right now. I'm going to keep my eye on it, but that's what I'm looking at this morning is CRISPR, or MDB, MongoDB.
Awesome. And Steve, could you break that down a little bit? Because I did think it was interesting when you mentioned your philosophy on it earlier this morning was a lot of it due to the widespread that you're seeing in the pre-market.
That's a good question. Yeah. So the bid and the ask, that's the separation of the prices that you pay for it. What the bid is what they're selling it at, and the ask is what you're trying to get it for. And in between those is where the price should be, but it's bouncing back and forth so wide, and I don't like when it's a wide spread. Now, right now, I can't really see the spread as clearly right now. And look, it's bothering me a little bit. So I'm going to stay away from it. CRISPR was, when I talk about CRISPR too, CRISPR same way, right? CRISPR's spread that makes it jump up and down too much. When it's heavy, look. So let's put this in perspective. All right. So the volume on the average is 1.68 million on the average, right? The volume right now is 5 million shares trading hands. It's a lot of trading.
And with that much, and with a dollar spread, what I'm seeing pretty much right now.
Correct, and I ain't touching that, right? Especially the sides that I put on. So I like MongoDB, but to the short side, take some profit off here. Let it open first, I think. But my orders are all ready to go. I get to hit the go button. So I think a lot of people don't really understand that. What I mean by that. So when I have all my orders ready to go, they're not in this market, and I'm not spoofing. I just got them on my screens going, okay, I want this, and I have more than one tab, right? Tab here, tab here, tab here, tab here, and I'm going, okay, which order am I going to go with? Am I going to short? Am I going to go long based on what? And I'm not chasing, right, on this situation. I'm happy with MongoDB here, but I also feel like MongoDB is way out of the market. So I'm actually going to be short here, fairly stupid, and I'm pretty excited about that. 406 here now on MongoDB, 405.95. 85, somewhere in that area. Yeah, 405.85 right now, up 23.41%. That's a lot for the stock that only beat by a little bit. And I'm not really, but it does prove that, hey, we are in a situation where that AI is not dead. It's not pulling back. Come on, folks. AI is here and it's working great. So, and we know that. What it means is that as these companies, and this morning, Sam Altman, OpenAI CEO, says he declared the whole company code red. He's ready to upgrade the whole system. Again, they're going to spend even more money. So I don't know what people are thinking about AI being dead. I mean, I use AI. The day doesn't go by since it's been turned on. 88.5 now on Bitcoin here, Howard.
Check everybody can hear me.
Look at that, man.
Yeah, nice recovery, moving back to the upside really nicely this morning. Good bounce back also by the other crypto names. Mara up about 3.65, CleanSpark up 4.37. On the other side of that, I'll tell you whose company is under a little bit of attack today also is Mr. Eric Trump's ABTC, American Bitcoin Company, down 23.18% here this morning. You buying the dip with the son of the president?
I think it's going to be the same as Melania Trump, Donald Trump coin. They're all going to be down 99%, right? Melania Trump down 95.8% or something like that. Donald's down like 96%.
This is not a meme coin, though, on this one. This is actually, a Bitcoin mining company that was already in existence that they took over. Not looking good. We talked about it, I believe, yesterday that Alt5, their other company that they're involved with, they let go of their CEO and CFO. I wonder if heads are going to roll here next. So they're definitely.
You're the son of the president of the United States. You can't make money. That's a problem.
they've been making it on crypto so far.
I mean, even Hunter made money.
Now it's a matter of they can keep it.
If Hunter can make money and smoke crack in the bed, right? I mean, come on,
man. Steve, financials moving to the upside also here. We see JP Morgan up about 0.25%. Bank of America up almost 0.5 percentage point. Same with Morgan Stanley. And then you've been talking about those Japanese names. MUFG up about 2.51%. And SMFG up 2.83%. Two of the largest trading houses in Japan, both getting some nice move up today. Is that a statement that maybe the yen carry trade isn't over?
Yeah, I think so. But I will. And there's our boy Steve Flanagan. There it is. And I agree. Steve Flanagan talking about Michael and Susan Dell donating the money. I think it's awesome stuff. I will defer to Steve Flanagan on that one. Carry trade.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Where DXY is at 92.42 right now. It has moved back up off the lows, bounced really nicely off that 50-day MA earlier here. Other movers and laggards on the day so far. After yesterday's big move to the upside, we do see Symbotic pulling back about 7% here. Same thing, IRE and the crypto data center company. Getting hit here by about 5.42, and then Instacart getting hit pretty hard here, down about 2.5% today. On the positive side, as we mentioned, the big winner so far, MongoDB. That also has Credo Technologies up about 15.5% here this morning on their good earnings report. Steve, you talked about it yesterday. You own some. How you feeling about your Boeing? Are you getting out plus 6% today? Oh, Steve walked away for a second. I apologize there. Boeing up about 6.11% here so far this morning. And then, as I said, a lot of the crypto names have a nice move to the upside today. NSTR up 3.34%. Galaxy Digital up 3.43% so far. Riot, the Bitcoin mining company, up 3.17%. So we do see some winners moving to the upside so far. And as we are about 10 minutes from the open so far, when we look through it, you do see that advanced decline has nicely moved to the upside here. We're up about 2,100 points. So you are looking at a green open here across most of the indices. Tick still positive so far. Mag 7, like we said. Apple, a little bit of a laggard here, down about 22 basis points this morning. And Netflix pretty flat. Amazon continues its upward trajectory we saw yesterday, now up about another percentage point here. NVIDIA back above 182 here. Steve and I are both long on NVIDIA right now. Going to hold that personally until at least 200 for me, probably towards that 210 level. I'll look for the move back up to that side there. But overall, Mag 7 leading us in the right direction so far today. And if we look at the segments of the S&P, 9 of the 11 are moving to the upside. Energy is flat, and XLP, which is consumer staples, down just a little bit so far today.
So one quick correction there, Howard. I am no longer live along NVIDIA.
Oh, okay. You jumped out of that one?
Yeah.
I'm staying long there at 182.25. Nice move to the upside again, up 1.5% yesterday, up 1.3% in the pre-market there. So very happy with that position. Steve, WTI moving pretty flat on the day, a little bit of a down move, 58.72 after OPEC said they would not be increasing production. And Steve, we still see the 10-year climbing back up here. We just ticked above 4.1 here. What's that telling you? Anything?
Yeah, it is. Money coming out of the bond market and back into cash. And that pretends to tell you where we are, right? And I'm not liking this at all. I think I think we go higher in the markets. I've said this. We have a rally, but our rally, obviously, Santa Claus rally doesn't start till after Christmas. We know that, but SEC Chair Paul Atkins says he expects the agency's innovation exemption for cryptocurrency to be released in a month or so. All right. Looks like there's going to be some legislation here coming up in crypto here, Howard.
Yeah, hopefully they'll get moving in the right direction with the Clarity Act. That one isn't going to be, I don't believe that's the bill. That's what they're going to release from the SEC versus that Clarity Act that we're looking at from, coming the bill from Booker and Bozeman. That's still going to take a little bit of time there for that to actually play out.
We're now seeing the U.S. envoy Witkoff now is expected to meet Zelensky after leaving Moscow. So we might be seeing the beginnings of a run here in the market because of Ukraine here. There might literally be the end here.
That would be amazing, and that should get the markets moving to the upside for sure. We are about 7 minutes from the open, as I mentioned. Markets are looking green. Qs are at
MongoDB is really running here.
It's continuing to move to the upside there.
Boeing up 6% here now, saying that they're going to expect higher deliveries of their planes, the 737.
Yeah, I didn't see it stepped away. I meant to ask, are you still in your Boeing position now, up 6.4?
Yeah, no, of course. It's in my long-term portfolio. It'll always be there for a little while, so I'm going to stay there. Yeah, I think it's a smart move there. They are too. Jared Kushner is also meeting with President Vladimir Putin at the Kremlin. Wow, they're all going to Moscow.
Well, that's good to hear. That is definitely good to hear. So maybe some movement there. Markets don't seem to be reacting to that news so far. We'll see if that does give us a spike.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Now, if we open at the
Bitcoin now 88.5 now. I'd like to see a nice run here in Bitcoin. I'll get past 90,000. Let's get back to 100.
we are
Again, these are relief rallies still in a downtrend, as you know. So
Agreed.
until we can change that structure, that's what we're looking at. They'll definitely play to both sides. You nailed it last time. You're on the right path again this time, it looks like. So, nothing to get upset about. Oracle having a nice little move to the upside, up about 2.47% here this morning.
Talking about a
Palantir,
relief rally.
so all of the names are coming through. Yeah, Palantir, same thing, up 1.5% here this morning. So we continue to see that move. Same thing, Snow up 3.15%.
Oh, there goes MongoDB to the downside. 5 minutes of that's 410 to 405. Oh wow, MongoDB gets spanked now. Wasn't sure if that was too soon or not. We'll see.
Steve, did you see the news? Costco is suing the U.S. government to recover import duties from tariffs imposed by the president. Company seeks refunds before the December 15th, 2025 deadline.
Okay, great. And then if they do win that injunction, they'll never pay out, obviously. And do I get a rebate? Do I get a free membership at Costco because of that? No. So what a waste, right? Of taxpayers' money and just 88,600. We're about to pop here on Bitcoin here, I think maybe.
Definitely squeeze into the upside here. Definitely squeeze into the upside. And you've got room, like you said, to about 90,000. If it does break here, the upside 99.09 is actually what I'm looking at as the next level of resistance we could run into here.
yeah.
And again, we are about 4 minutes from the open here. Tick is slightly positive. Advanced decline has moved down slightly from the highs it was at earlier.
So I brought that up because we don't.
And VIX down at 1665 here so far today.
I put it on the desk over there.
I think I hear Scott behind you.
That one's like.
They are here today.
This is the one
Got a
that.
full office going on so far this morning. Yesterday
This
was
is gonna be
another $1 billion day of liquidation.
88.8 now on
It is
Bitcoin.
crazy.
Let's go, baby. Come on, Mr. Bitcoin. Let's go.
Absolutely moving to the upside, causing some liquidations here without a doubt.
So you landed around the same time as when I came out.
Strategy now about 4% to you.
It was a madhouse. And then there's all that water. So you're trying to get over to get into the cab.
Is that Charlie Moon
Yep.
behind you? I think I hear.
All of the crypto names are moving to the upside. And we do change where almost as many shorts getting liquidated as longs. Longs still a little bit further liquidated. Continue to squeeze to the upside.
I got about 2 minutes here now to the open. I am going to be short on the open on MDB. We're now at about we now have roughly a little more than 5 million shares trading hands so far. Wow.
Seeing a nice move to the upside by Mara, as Scott Bauer just pointed out to me here, up about 3.73% here. And again, all the crypto names are having a nice day so far. Coinbase up 3.25.
All right, so AstraZeneca and GSK Global, SmithKline, GlaxoSmithKline, are going to join a new UK pharma price working group. So it looks like the UK is going to come together. It's AZN and GSK there. That's huge, I think.
That should be a good move. Should be a good move. We are 1 minute from the open here. Tick has suddenly gone a little negative as we start to get into the cash open.
Bitcoin 88.6, so it's holding steady a little bit. Boeing now up 6% here on the open.
I have no idea, man. Just got somebody.
And we are about 10 seconds from the open here. Let's see what we get.
In our office because
I like it,
so
but
hot, even though it's so frigid outside.
The idea is so that we all learn. So we know how to capitalize.
Guys, make sure you have
Great
that
ideas.
snow offer in there from the end of the day yesterday.
There we go. We are open market moves.
Move to the other
And the
side.
first move to the downside on MongoDB. Oh, yes. Okay, baby. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
If that holds that level, it's going to rip it to 260.
Okay. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
A lot of volatility here on MDB. Moving to the downside, 402.68.
Also, I know we did not get
Woo, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on.
a huge
Palantir off and running.
And I am out, Howard. Look at that morning move.
Continuing to slide. Now just went below 400 here.
If those of you who paid attention to us on this show, I told you the spread was too wide in the morning. I laid it all out for you, and that short was right there for you if you wanted it, and you laid it. There's 404. I'm out though. Wow, what a move. Okay, let's talk about it. Oh yeah, wow. 407.70 to 401.20, and now look at it to the upside. That's what I told you. That's what I knew. I thought that was going to happen. Let's clean them out. They cleaned them out and they bought. So congratulations, everybody who listened to me on this open here. This was a great move. All right, let's get to CRISPR. We'll be out of CRISPR 5203, 409 now. Excellent.
NVIDIA, nice move to the upside here, 182.90. Continue to move up. Just broke 183. NVIDIA getting a little bit of a run here, folks. Apple slightly negative on the day. Netflix slightly negative on the day here.
Amazon was pretty bearish.
Tick is sort of
And there goes the
muted here. Advanced decline at the 2,500 level. VIX stayed pretty flat here during the cash open, also 1675. So no real move on the volatility index.
MongoDB might get shorted again here on this high. Cannot push 411 here.
Bitcoin spiking to the upside here, 88,800 here. Just hit a few seconds ago. So nice move to the upside.
Oh, MongoDB slipping again here. Dang it, I need to think about this.
Asia's king.
Here comes a reversal in the Qs. We need to take out 620 on the upside. Oh my God.
There comes a drop again in MongoDB. Be careful, folks. We're already at 1.21 million shares already in the cash market already. We're already past the average here. So be careful out here.
I missed all of it.
Boeing's pulled back a little bit here, still up 5.5%, but it has pulled back slightly from the open.
Hood. Keep an eye on Hood. Perfect.
CRISPR now up to the upside now positive.
223 we take out. Remember, it's a runner. Don't forget, we talked about
Berkshire
AMD
Hathaway
yesterday.
pulling back a
They're
little
above
bit
that
here this
50,
morning,
so
again down 29 basis points after a strong 3-day run it had.
That's a swing trade idea. But the Qs need to get up on 620 right now.
And Costco on that news of suing the government getting hit a little bit here this morning. Folks don't seem to like that.
Yeah, I don't know that I would sue the government. That's a little bit much for me.
What's that video doing?
What's out here? Okay, Okta yesterday. We know there were a lot of-
MongoDB. Oh, look at the Qs taking off now.
MSTR up 4.5% here. Continue to move to the upside. So those short Mr. Sailor could get
These are
trouble
running.
there.
Look at the Qs running now. I had a feeling today would be a good day.
Validate that for people here.
Nice reversal to the upside. Q 620 here. That was the first key area to pull back above. So nice move here.
Yeah,
Everybody hear me
so
okay?
I threw a stab on NVIDIA.
Thank you.
Nvidia now up 2.5% here, Steve. 184.33.
Yeah, core
I'll
weave.
break 185. I might have to take some profit there. Like I said, I was.
How about Intel being back over 41 here?
What is that? Oh, that's CRWV.
Meta getting hit a little bit here after making a little move to the upside, almost flat on the day. So we do see that little initial push to the upside getting sold off, tick slightly negative. Advanced declines come down from that mid 2,500 level down to about 1,790 here.
283. Did everybody see the tag?
Qs are up 0.5 percentage point, continuing to try to move to the upside. S&P though up 23 basis points, a little bit more struggle to get across the VWAP there, and the Dow Jones represented by
These are going off my screen right now. I got to change the chart out there. Whew.
88.9
now on Bitcoin. About to hit 89,000 here on Bitcoin. See if we can get
that will send the next set of liquidations in our favor this time. So I am looking for a run back up towards that 9,900 here. So 90K 900, and that's where I would be selling if you bought yesterday.
DE is next. DE is on launch.
Nice continued move to the upside.
And we see quantum.
A little bit of a bigger move by Chainlink. Their ETF does go live today, so we've been in that in my crypto room based upon that news. The first ETF from Grayscale on Chainlink goes live today, so we'll watch those inflows.
The Nasdaq.
Folks, watch for my. We're going to have a video coming out later on Quasar today, just updating you on the market structure that we're seeing right now in crypto.
Excellent. Love that. All right. MongoDB now near the highs of the day here. Now up 25.25 points here.
Probably, we were talking about nuclear and whatever we think of NNE here. Now right back up to the 200, and it looks like it's got a lot of room to go.
Now the highs of the day as Qs just took off there.
So it's got like the 21 EMAs at 34.
Yeah.
So even if it gets above it, it has to clear 34. Clears 34. This is like that go show to like 40, 42. Oh my
Intel
God.
at 41 here.
All
Core
right,
weave up almost 3%.
Yeah, chips are definitely catching a bid here. We see Nvidia leading the way now. 185 there, Steve. Broadband 390 up about 1% so far. TSM up 1.55%. Big winner so far is
MongoDB is really struggling here on the upside here.
I mean, up 23% would be a good reason, right?
25%.
Yeah, up 26% almost. Yeah. I
They're
can see
not
it.
bad.
Yeah, they're not bad.
That actually looks like a nice move to the upside.
92, I like it to 99. And then after that, I like it to as high as 117. Oh my God, Oracle's rallying. You know we're bullish if Oracle's rallying.
Steve, Disney getting hit a little bit today. Do you think that has to do with the different bidders for the
right now is trying to bust through this 21.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I took my
Comcast
profit on Disney. I want
The markets right now in
to
NNE are ridiculous.
really ask to be shorted.
Beautiful. That's the yellow.
It is really asking to be shorted here.
Dude, who is messaging me right now?
Coinbase is really moving to the upside here too. So the crypto names holding their strength here a lot better than they did yesterday. We know they started off strong but turned around. Although we do see after MSTR made a run all the way to 183.38, pulling back a little bit here. Galaxy Digital though up about 3.5%. Coinbase up 2.63%, as I mentioned. Robinhood just went up 2% here. So we're definitely seeing across most of the Bitcoin mining companies some nice move to the upside here.
Circle. Howard, do I give up on Circle?
That's a tough one.
I'm up almost 100% last 2 days.
Bitcoin.
MSTR 180.
You're saying it's a ton now.
Bitcoin slipping a bit here.
Yeah, a little bit of a sell-off here.
Let's
414 now, MongoDB. I can't sell it. I can't short it. I can't pull the trigger on it. I'm okay with that.
Google just exploded. Amazon, which I said was pivoted.
Amazon just got, NVIDIA 3.11% to the upside here. So NVIDIA definitely catching a bid, 185.42, continue to move to the upside. We also see Google picking up some steam. It had a rough day yesterday, but up about 1% here so far today, trying to move back to the upside.
NVIDIA resistance is at 186 to 187. Breakout would lead to a run to 190. Let's see if I'm setting an alert on NVIDIA.
Yeah, Steve Flanagan talking about Intel. Their purchase of the stock was $20.47. Intel, obviously, now it's a double in a few months here. So you got to like the Intel 4114 here now. So more than double.
Absolutely.
And there you go. Kramer talking about MongoDB right now.
Dell up about 4.22% here, Steve.
Hello.
Bitcoin's struggling here, 88.5 now. Cannot get above that.
No, he's at resistance. Sorry. 226, 230.
Yeah, it's going to hit its first, like I said, as it approaches 90, it's got some resistance. Then it's got some resistance right around just below that 91,000 level. So it's got a couple of resistances ahead of it that's got to break through. Doesn't look like it's tiring out, though. On the 3-minute chart, we can see both trend direction and divergence looking to the downside. What isn't looking to the downside is NVIDIA continuing to move the market to the upside here nicely. We do see tick has slowed down here, down about 130.
Oil is dropping here pretty quickly here, 58.65 now.
Well, there's no, if threat of war is coming off, that should make that be the case, right?
And that also gives the ability for Russia to sell their oil too as well.
Boeing holding up nicely here at 197.29, bouncing right off of VWAP, moving back to the upside.
416 a quarter now on MongoDB to the upside. Look at that.
Steve, Best Buy continuing to get hit here. You liked what you saw there, but they're down another 1.28%. Do they start to get interested? Or do they come towards that 200-day MA to you down around 70?
I like the sales, but I didn't like the company. I'm having a hard time with Best Buy. It's just not. I'm having a hard. Man, look at that. 4.7, almost 418 now on MongoDB. There it is, 418 on MongoDB.
Tag me on Art. Dude, I can't keep up.
Handle it.
I think I'm gonna take MongoDB off of my.
You don't want to scare yourself.
That's right.
Steve, another one that you've played over the years, NNNN, and Biotech up about 14% here. So must have some news there on the biotech side. The metal company up 10.25% here this morning. So some mining names up. Astera Labs also catching a bid up 8.73% here this morning. And Applied Digital up 4.66. So definitely semiconductors, tech names, and crypto names are all moving to the upside.
Love that, Eric. Gilbert, great. Get that and move away.
Crypto's getting weaker, guys. Cloud is flying.
All right, let's see another pop back in Bitcoin. Maybe I'll get back up there now that it's profit taking is done. Qs are also pushing back to the upside. Here we go. Yeah.
Procter & Gamble down about 3.17% here, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, people don't need the products anymore, right? They're buying. They're going to Dollar General, right?
Oh yeah, we're out.
Steve, you thinking about getting back into RCL, down another 2.51% here today?
My eye is on it, but not yet.
Hershey down about 2.1% here this morning also.
Right.
Oh boy, Hershey's.
I am liking 259 here, RCO, but it's not quite there yet for me.
Tesla meltdown. AMD still marching here. Who's holding till 230? Man, Uber sucks though.
Tower
Yeah,
Semiconductor,
yeah,
Steve. I haven't talked about that name in a while. One of yours, again, one of your stalwarts. Usually 4.91% move to the upside here today.
Taiwan Semi, baby.
No, Tower.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
TSEM. Yeah, nice move to the upside.
Hey, my AI traders.
You know, one spot that I haven't looked at talking about Tower is interesting to me. If you look at from the 52-week range, is AMT American Tower?
Yep, you like that one as a defensive name a lot of times.
I do, yes. It's worth $82 billion. I mean, that company there to me is an interesting buy there.
And for those that don't know, American Tower owns most of the, or leases out most of the land that our broadband's built out on.
Right.
So,
Which could be interesting because the wireless, right? I mean, it could be, you know, it's also the phone lines too, right? So it's an interesting stock here.
Tesla pivoting off of these.
absolutely.
Ethereum.
Tick still down slightly here. Advanced declines come almost neutral on the day, Steve.
Oil still dropping here.
Yep.
Oh, 89,000. There it is, baby. Come on, Bitcoin.
Yeah,
There's your
Bitcoin
pop.
regains 89,000, even though Charlie's bad mouthing it and saying it's weak over there.
Tell him to shut up over there.
88,960 still moving to the upside. So yeah, crypto definitely catching a bid here. Watch for a run towards 91K today. Nice move back up by Ethereum. Also, like I said, Chainlink, nice winner for us at the far back at 1266. Trying to move to the upside.
Celestial.
AMT pays a nice, sports a nice dividend there.
It does.
Almost 4%. If you're looking at long term, man, AMT could be one of those stocks. I know they just did a bond note, a senior note there, but
still bouncing off.
I tend to like that though, because that, you know, they just raise money they need to buy more property, and
that's right.
You know, those are usually the bounce backs that are the most reliable in my mind. You know, people bought the bonds.
And Bitcoin just cannot break at 89,000. It just cannot do it.
Tough spot. There is some sell wall there right now on the order books.
I think Tesla just made it.
The good news is the last hour or so hasn't really been a lot of liquidations leading Bitcoin up. So it's the spot buying, which usually leads to mean that that's the ETF flows today will be positive.
88.8 now. So it just cannot.
Boeing, a nice little move back to the upside here, trying to catch a bid at 197.92. So Boeing continuing to move nicely to the upside. Qs have caught back up here, back above 621.75. Nice little move to the upside also. Not much breadth in the market, though. We do see it's mostly technology leading us to the upside. A little bit of XLI, which is the industrial sector, and utilities slightly. All the other sectors are
89.1 there. Okay, we popped through it here, Howard.
There it is. Bitcoin 89. As Steve said, it just liquidated those out. Let's see what that did to the shorts. Those that are wondering what I'm looking at are here this is the live liquidations, and when you see it moving like this, these are shorts getting hit right now on Bitcoin. Look at that go, Steve. There it goes. There goes the shorts getting liquidated. Largest liquidation today has been $5.5 million, and we've seen $367 million in value erased from people's wallets, because this is all paper. Still squeezing.
It wants that 140. I don't know if I can get it to you, but let's try.
NVIDIA struggling to get across that 185.70 area. That seems to be the key resistance so far for it.
Okay, so I'm just waiting to get the admin password.
Boeing is still trying.
In-house. So we're just gonna go for the
Blues are
cheapest
trying to
one.
break down along with the Qs. here.
MDB still above 415 here, holding up pretty well.
Net advertising wouldn't be the same as
Give
that.
Papa his money.
No, that's because that's their profit. That's why.
Do see financials have turned over here. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Schwab have all gone negative on the day.
And then I can just remove them.
Chips continuing to stay green outside of Texas Instruments has gone slightly red here.
I'm assuming you're holding ZS from last
No,
week,
did you have
which
any
is,
issues about?
No, I don't. No.
I don't know why you're holding it.
Why don't we just?
Switch it?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Why
you're,
don't we just do
you're,
that? So
now
we
you're
can
taking
use
a loss
this.
you shouldn't have, which is
He doesn't have
offsetting
anything else
anything that
that
you've
they
done
want.
here.
Oh, that's a
We're seeing
Bitcoin
silver
at 80,
58 here.
No, we'll learn.
Bitcoin at highs of the day here, Steve, 89,248.
To 10, to-
Right.
So-
The idea was to never hold that trade.
Solana's up 5.2%.
Yeah, absolutely. Same thing, Chainlink up 5.24.
Hardware guy, you know.
We do see some of the alts catching a nice little bid here today.
And gold there 42.22 now an ounce.
Notice how the quantum names ain't.
All right, so we gonna break this here, or is this big resistance?
Notice how the quantum names ain't moving up anymore.
Tick has gone negative here about 400, so we are seeing some selling across the market. An advanced decline has gone fairly neutral here, down to 125. So the breadth of this move to the upside's narrowing pretty quickly here. Dow Jones looks like it wants to go flat on the day, up 5 basis points. S&P is still up 25 basis points, but again,
Boeing is
towards the
up 7% now. Woo.
Yeah.
I don't
WTI now. WTI now in sessions lows now at 58.40 now.
So that's got to be pointing to a little bit of peace, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
People that were talking about VLO yesterday, what do you want to do here?
Okay, CRISPR, I see you.
Tesla trying to reverse.
MSTR just broke back above 181 here, so it's trying to catch a bid.
We have an opportunity.
82 to come on, Bitcoin. Try there. Make another run. 80. Oh, wow. 89.1. It just cannot get up there, man.
It's building.
Freaking Uber sucks.
89 flat now. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're just trying to sell it.
Not that we have.
Down below 89 now.
There was a lot of concern yesterday.
89.1. Look at the volume.
89 support
Really,
coming
really
through.
high right
Yeah,
now.
Volume picking up. That's what we need to see. So DXY holding pretty steady here at 99.42 this morning.
Does everybody understand from yesterday the VST signal? If not, I will go back and I will.
Nice bounce back by Bitcoin there.
Discussion, record that.
Would that get me flat? Not quite.
CRWP is pushing tight, melting down. Boeing remains
52, 440.
very strong.
AMD up 2.5% here.
Okay, Frank.
Boeing just broke 200, Steve, as you said. Boeing just broke above 200. Wow. It's about to try to break above its 200-day MA right now.
What else is happening?
Chinese names getting hit here today. Alibaba down about 2.14. Baidu down a little over 1.
Nvidia's up almost 3%. Boeing is up 7.5% now. Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's what
my
you
next
said, yeah.
floor level that I was watching.
Okay, we're hearing now that Serbia's Russian-owned oil company NIS has now shut down an oil refinery due to lack of crude oil.
Yeah, 223.
So
that's
that's interesting to me.
Right
Hey,
now,
Zora.
they're holding at 242. They hold this
Intel up
level
3.3% here, 41.33 highs of the day.
248. If they lose 242, 233 is the key support. That's the gap fill.
So Russia's running out of oil. That's probably why they wanted to.
Oracle
we're
here.
back below 89,000 again.
Yeah, Oracle trying to break through the 207. There it goes, 207. Up about 3% here. Same thing,
Dollar is
Palantir up almost 4% here today. Cloud names just continue to move.
Some profit taking coming in.
Snow up 4.96%. Yeah, a little bit of profit taken off some of these. UNH up 1% here today. Nice little move to the upside.
MongoDB now 27%. We're getting way out of whack here.
Same thing with Credo up 23.57.
So take a look at CRWV.
Okay.
Big on my watch list. I'm gonna try and get a pullback.
App Loving
So
up
far, just
7% here this morning.
Small gap or fill up to,
I don't know about that.
5-ish, or,
Let me see.
well, it's pretty cheap.
Tick has gone back positive here.
Yeah, so we have a little resistance in the picture.
I am now short MongoDB here, Howard. Oh, there we go.
Yes, like home run territory. It really gets going. FedWatch is over 90% now, right?
Yes.
So much for so crazy.
D Fly's been nicely holding the 17 area the last few days.
Yep. Howard, I'm going to take profit on that. Woo! Look at that again. MongoDB again.
Nice. Boeing unable to hold above that 200. Pulled
I
back a little
know,
bit here.
Man, I wanna shoot
All right.
this.
2 wins on MongoDB there.
Steve Disney's threatening to break below 105 here.
Penny stock trader is Papalino Romeo.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I mean, I haven't got my mind wrapped around it just yet.
I wouldn't look at Tilray today for a pumper, but I would look at it more towards the latter portion of this week. They did a reverse split, so they're going to be really frothy. I've been sitting here waiting for President Trump to say something about cannabis in September.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking, guys.
Yeah.
I'm drowning in my trade.
Good luck. Best of luck, Charles.
It's going to stock halts.
Tick slightly up here
This is,
still.
what will be known as
Qs
a
are at
volatility.
621.62.
LRZ and ABTC. Those two names are halted. Now, if you look,
Nvidia trying to break, but can't get above that 185 here. Broke slightly above it, pulled back down from there. We see Tesla's gone negative here along with Netflix.
5-minute increments from when it gets halted. So it gets halted at 9 o'clock on the dot, and it's supposed to come back
Yeah,
down
that was
line
at 60
9:05.
cents.
So you'll see the time frame next to the halt. So and then halted.
And Bitcoin back to 89,000 again. It's really holding here, I think.
Online after 5 minutes. It's
So
every
far,
5
very
minutes.
nicely. Yep, nice little hold there.
So if it doesn't come
Gotta
out at
make the next
8:53,
move up.
then it's gonna come out at 8:58.
Definitely looking.
Spaghetti.
Again, I'll more be looking to fade this.
Let's go, Art. Let's go, Art. Beautiful. This is where we should be looking our pivots. Okay, hello. I love Aqua here. Aqua, CRWV. Some of these names present like home run returns, guys. They're shooting these moving averages, and we know the theory, right? We'll get above these moving averages. Oh, we don't. We need to.
Bitcoin holding up pretty nicely here, 89,133. So
MSTR, baby. NVIDIA off this VWAP. They need to be on watch. I'll tell you right now, Google, Tesla,
Robinhood, nice little move to the
Amazon,
upside here
watchers.
at 127.75.
Today. Here goes.
If it breaks above that 130, it's got room to the upside.
Holy smokes for the few that got in.
Robert. I love
There goes
Robert.
Mara above $12. Squeezing nicely to
Let's
the
say,
upside.
someone's been putting in a little time to study and learn a little bit more. You know, hopefully it's
MSTR back at
reflected in
182
the
here.
trade.
I think you guys all need to be together a lot more often, man.
I think
Yeah,
if we
moves
break
the markets to the
market-
upside.
I'm telling you
Steve,
right
we
now,
are
break the
here
side,
at
we'll
the
get
top
paid.
of the
We're gonna
hour.
rip
I
it
think
here.
you and I
Keep
both
an
have
eye
the
on
philosophy
volume.
markets looks
We
pretty
are.
strong here today, huh?
Yes, it does. Yes.
Alex is waking up.
Don't call it a comeback on crypto yet, but it is what we needed to see.
Oh, it's
Stop the
coming.
bleeding, and now we'll move to the
Come on,
upside. And now
MSTR.
Charlie says it's coming, so
It's
that means
coming.
we're ready, baby.
All
From
right.
Quasar Markets,
Charlie.
everybody. Thank you so much for joining Steve and I. Like I said, I'll have a crypto update. Keep an eye on that later today, and we'll see you all bright and early tomorrow morning.